North Korea has conducted its fourth missile weapons test in 2 weeks. The regime fired 2 short-range missiles into the Sea of Japan.
This happened as the U.S. and South Korea began joint military exercises. Earlier, we spoke with Democratic presidential candidate Joe Sestak about how the president has dealt with North Korea. Sestak is a former 3-star admiral in the Navy.
I think the president was right to initially engage. But second, he did not have a plan. Look, in the military, say, excuse the language, piss poor planning gives piss poor execution.
I'm familiar with the language in the newsroom.
And so then what happened out of this, because he kind of, okay, let me meet with him, let me not meet him, without what are you going to get from him and hold him accountable to it? And where he gave up with nothing in response are exercising with our allies, you know, because we do exercise. Sure. And he halted him. Here's what's happened. You have had the leader, the despot of North Korea, now gain credibility to where he's actually welcomed on the international stage. And because of that, our allies will be less prone to enforce economic sanctions as he continues to do this missile firing. And he has continued to his nuclear building capability, to his missile capability. So I do believe in engagements because militaries can stop a problem. They never fix a problem. So let's engage and try to fix this. So my concern is, though, that where is it going? It's only given legitimacy and a continuation of not denuclearizing by the leader of North Korea. And that's the issue with Iran today. We had fixed Iran with diplomacy, economic sanctions that convened the world, including strange bedfellows like Russia and China. And we actually removed their nuclear warfare capability. Diplomacy fixed it. But now we're about on the cusp of a military strike. And even if we were to strike, even if we try to destroy that one facility under 300, nuclear facility, 300 feet of Iraq, we're not going to, we can stop it for a while, but 4 years later, they can repair it.
Let me ask you, before we let you go, about the process of picking a nominee for the Democratic Party. There are sort of different levels to get to the different debate stages. You have not been on the debate stage thus far. It's going to be tougher to get on the stage in September. You need a certain number of individual donors. You need a certain amount of money in the bank. You need to be polling at a certain level. Do you think this process is fair?
I landed on a beach. And, you know, I knew what the rules were, and you don't complain and say, I want to go back to the LCM, the landing craft. It's pretty tough. Yeah, would I like it not to be about money? Sure. But I can't complain. I think it's the wrong type, but, you know, it's the rules. And so we're working at it. And how are we doing it? Well, amateurs do tactics, experts do logistics. So the first phase was I'm living out in a condo lodge. About $39 a night in Iowa. This is like my first breakout here because of the Wall Street Journal I'm going to. But we run in parades. I've shaken over 23,000 hands. We've gotten great articles from the Des Moines Registers and other ones. Now we went to the AIR campaign after that. And why I'm going to the Wall Street Journal for the editorial board, I'm honored to be here because there's been an accepted wisdom that you're just too late. Wait a moment, Bill Clinton got in about this time a few years ago, but the accepted wisdom of media seems to be a little too late. So we'll have to take care of that, and that's why I'm appreciative today. And then we'll aim for the fall to get on that stage. Timing may be challenging, but there's still about 8 more debates to go, and I'll get there.
Joe Sestak, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me aboard.